Hey, what's going on? Harry here. Got a 06 F250 Super Duty 6.0 diesel, and we've got a complaint here for low power. And don't really know much of the history on this vehicle. Customer bought it from a used dealer, and I know the engine's been it's got head studs, and looks like it had an EGR delete, but the dealer took that off. Not real sure. Anyway, complaint is low power. Actually, the complaint is transmission's not shifting right. But a lot of times what happens is these won't make the power to shift. They won't ever satisfy what it takes for this transmission to shift right. And the complaint comes in as a transmission problem, but it's really a low power problem. We see it on gas engines too, that they won't shift right because the power, it's not making the power. And so anyway, this looks like it's a bad turbo, so I'm going to start it up, let you hear it, see what it sounds like, and then we'll look at the turbo. So what tipped me off here before I even drove the thing was, as soon as I started, I could tell there was something going on with the noise it was making. It wasn't your typical bad turbo sound, which it can be kind of, usually when they're bad, they're busted or exploded. This one's got bad bearings in it. So let's hear what it sounds like. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but there's a delay there. I don't know, 5 seconds after it started, I heard it spool up a bit. I'll rev it up here and you can maybe hear it growling. If that's picking it up. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to rev the truck up, and I'm going to shut it off while it's revved up, which is not something you normally want to do, because that's hard on turbos, because the turbo keeps spinning and it's hot, and there's no oil being pumped to it. But on this one, it's we're not going to hurt anything. So here we go. Hear that thing knocking. There's something in there is rattling, knocking. Probably a turbine wheel. Probably hitting the housing. So this one does not have a broken shaft, but the thrust bearings are, and it really doesn't have any side-to-side movement in it. I can push it to the side and it still spins, so it's still tight that way. But the thrust bearings are out of it. Hopefully the camera's picking that up, in and out. And if the shaft was broken, it wouldn't be spinning on this side. So anyway, usually what causes that is excessive back pressure, or just, being wore out. But excessive back pressure, will cause that, like a plugged muffler or something like that, or a bent pipe, collapsed pipe, exhaust pipe from, an impact or a wreck or something, and didn't see it and it's been collapsed. But anyway, I don't see anything like that. The converter's been actually gutted by someone in the past, and it seems to be flowing fine out the tailpipe. So anyway, we're gonna look at a few other things before we replace the turbo, but that's what this one's gonna need. All right, like and subscribe, you know what to do. Thanks for tuning in.